We all know phones and laptops become an important part of our daily life. But did you know? Phones and all digital devices work on code or running with the help of coding. Because of this, coding plays an important role in our digital world. So in this video, we talk about why coding is the most important job skill for the future and key reasons why coding matters more than ever today. And most importantly, the rising phase of coding. So let's start the video. Why coding is the most important job skill for the future. There were 26.4 million software developers in the world as of 2019, and the number is expected to keep growing exponentially in the coming years. A report by Burning Glass states that the growing need for coding and programming jobs is much higher than that of other jobs. In fact, it is 12% higher than others. More and more colleges across the world are looking to fill this demand and are launching online and offline coding and programming classes. Coding boot camps have become a commonplace occurrence to initiate kids into the genre early. But why is the rise of this skill so significant, and what are its predicted future? The rise of coding. Austrian-born American management thought leader Peter Drucker, who revolutionized the perception of business, stated that the most valuable asset of a 21st century institution, whether business or non-business, will be its knowledge workers and their productivity. Today, almost every industry requires its workers to be tech literate. Coding came to prominence with the rise of machines and automation. Its importance is recognized worldwide as schools and colleges scramble to add coding languages to their curriculum from the 1960s onwards. Even government institutions were set up to teach coding. Today, programmers are involved in various stages of a product launch. They might be a part of the design and launch as interface designers, marketing and management, backend managers, and more. Some languages that professionals and experts would be expected to know are JavaScript, C++, Python, HTML, and CSS Golang. While we cannot dispel the importance of programming languages, the big question remains as to whether coding is really a valuable skill in your business and for the future. Let's take a look at why coding still rocks and is key to future success. Key reasons why coding matters more than ever today. The burst of the dot-com bubble in the 1990s caused a steep decline in tech-related jobs. Hence, some people believe that coding jobs may not offer long-lasting prospects. However, this is entirely false. Around 60% of the jobs today have some or many features that can be automated, and the person working to ensure this automation is a software developer or engineer. Today, every industry relies in some part on coders, ranging from software giants that sell physical and digital products to the aircraft industry. Coders can program hardware, create software interfaces, and encrypt data. 1. Cybersecurity in all industries is now essential. What's the most valuable commodity today? Data, of course. Companies in all industries now spend a large number of resources on data administrators and cybersecurity experts to ensure that their servers are well encrypted. In 2019, for example, Facebook spent a whopping $3.7 billion on security alone. Small companies and businesses also now find they need to invest in ensuring the security and safety of their data. Institutions and organizations in different sectors also increasingly deal with sensitive information in today's digital world. This includes in places like government offices, banks, educational institutes, and e-commerce portals. Consequently, there is an increase in tech professionals who can assure this security. Such experts are well-versed in languages like HTML, C, C++, Python, and assembly. 2. More jobs now require coding skills. We have moved on to an age where everything is governed by technology. The element of coding is making its way to jobs that earlier required no programming knowledge. Graphic designers in the early 2000s, for example, might have been happy with a paper medium. However, today, digital art is predominant, and almost all editors online have an HTML section where you can create a template from scratch. The same goes for UI/UX designers, product designers, business analysts, and security specialists. Knowing to code makes the system a slave to you. rather than you being a slave to the system and its limitations. 3. Automation is key to driving enhanced productivity. A large number of jobs are now being automated. Automation means setting up a system that can perform repetitive tasks without human intervention. This has been successfully implemented across various industries. Marketers, for example, use email automation to send quick emails. Assembly lines use automated robots to perform repetitive assembly tasks. Automated chatbots provide assistance across multiple websites. Automation is the future. Automation is mostly based on a code, and this is done by a programmer. Machine learning and artificial intelligence are two of the top streams that require strong coders to write smooth and glitch-free code. The interesting thing is that about it all is it does not look likely that automation will go away anytime soon. In fact, the ML and AI industry is only poised to keep growing and reinventing itself to meet the current market needs with new inventions and techniques. 4. Coding is a gateway to higher-paying jobs. According to Glassdoor, the #1 job in America is that of a Java developer. Learning coding skills is a great way to increase your career prospects. Employers often place higher importance on a candidate who has basic coding knowledge. A UI/UX designer who knows HTML can cover a greater field than a UI/UX designer who relies on a separate coding specialist to make ideas come to life. The same goes for a business analyst who waits for someone else to implement their strategies into code. Knowing how to code can also make switching from one job to another easier. However, programming languages are frequently updated, and you must be willing to learn and grow all the time. Hence, learning languages also shows employers that you are someone willing to put in the effort. Coding can open up new career prospects or make you stand out at your current post. 5. More job roles now require coding skills. The number of jobs that don't include some element of coding skill is shrinking. Examples of job roles that were once based on traditional skills but now require coding expertise include graphic artists. Creating the design elements of a website is no longer enough. Today's graphic artists need a few web development skills to put their art into practical application. Environmental scientists. Scientific knowledge is really important for environmental research, but analysis of this research often relies on the development of appropriate computer models. Business analysts. The ability to manipulate and understand big data is now key to business success.